Let's go out to the backyard and check in with meteorologist Jeremy Lalonde.
Yep, that doggy did not want to let go of that new toy. A little too expensive though, huh? What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, nice camera. I would have kept it.
Yeah, maybe you could have taken some nice selfies with it or something. Well, I'm sure they got some good footage with that 360-degree camera. If you're planning on doing any photography this weekend, I'd hold off until next week. This is just going to be downright frigid. If you can spend as much time indoors as you can, please do, because this is just going to be brutal cold. We say this all the time, that it's going to be a very cold air mass, but this, folks, this is something you have to take seriously, and that's why we have the weather impact alert in effect all weekend for both Saturday and Sunday with those feels-like temperatures. See, it would be one thing if the temperature on the thermometer was in the single digits. We've dealt with that before, but we haven't seen feels like temperatures exceeding -25 yet this season. That could happen this weekend, where feels like temperatures could exceed -30, if not even -35. So with those winds that are expected to gust up to 50, if not 60 miles per hour on our hilltops, you got to bundle up. Frostbite can set in just 30 minutes, if not even less. Now tomorrow, not a problem with temperatures. Temperatures will be in the 20s, even approaching near 30 in some parts of the southern tier. Stroudsburg could be at 29 as a high. Friday, also pretty mild by comparison to what we're expecting for our Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s again. Take a look at Saturday. Those are your temperatures on the thermometer. Single digits across the board. Further south in the Susquehanna Valley, maybe the low teens. When you factor in the winds, of course, it will feel like strongly below zero for everybody. Sunday is going to be a cold one too. Northeastern Pennsylvania, temperatures struggling to reach 10. And for those of you in the southern tier, mid-teens. Now, when you factor in the winds, again, they're going to be gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour, if not near 60 miles per hour on the hilltops on Saturday morning and into Saturday day. So wind chills don't really take a hit until Saturday. Tomorrow, okay, wind chills in the single digits, not that bad. That's pretty much where the thermometer reading will be. Same thing for your Thursday afternoon. Temperatures in the teens and 20s. A little bit cooler than the thermometer reading, but not that bad. Friday, we see some snow showers possible, and there comes the pink, the Arctic air invading for our Friday night into Saturday morning. Feels like temperatures approaching -10, -20 by 2 a.m. By 8 a.m., feels like temperatures approaching -40 in our mountains. For the valley cities, -10 and -20. Everybody is going to be strongly below the freezing mark, of course, but the feels like temperature will be strongly below zero. So this is the type of cold that can really do some damage in just a very short period of time. And all day Saturday, we will have significant wind chills. So here are some cold weather tips. You want to have a cold tank of gas to ride you through this cold blast that we'll have. If you're planning on using a generator this weekend, make sure those exhaust fumes are outside. And again, with those winds gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour, there could be some power outages. So have those generators gassed up. Keep an extra warm layer of clothes in your car in case you get wet. You know, you never know what could happen with the snow showers that are expected to come on Friday. And you got to take steps to prevent your pipes from freezing. Drip them so that they don't, and keep a heater around the pipes, not actually on it. It could cause them to, you know, burst, but make sure you have it close by, and keep your pets warm and safe with temperatures like this. They can't survive with feels like temperatures down -25, -30 for extended periods of time outside. Now, today was a warm day in the mid-20s again. We've spent 2 days in the mid-20s. If today adds on and makes it 3 days in the mid-20s after that long stretch in the teens. And tonight's a great night for skiing. You can see some folks coming down in Camelback. 22 is the current temperature with northwest winds at just 5. Across the board, we're in the teens and 20s for parts of the southern tier, 21 in Tower City. Those winds not bad, less than 15 miles per hour across the board. They'll ramp up by Friday night into Saturday. Overnight tonight, some cloud cover as a coastal low pressure system skirts towards our south. Not going to see any impacts except for some cloud cover tonight. Then we get some sunshine tomorrow before we see a clipper system roll in on Friday. So tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow morning, the clouds burn off. We get a sunshine filled day for your Thursday. Clouds fill in throughout the evening hours ahead of the Alberta Clipper. And there is some scattered snow shower activity Friday afternoon into Friday evening. As far as snowfall amounts, we're only talking about a coating to an inch. In some of our elevated spots, it could approach 1.5 inches, but this is not going to be a significant system. Just make sure that if you're traveling on treated roads, you're prepared for that snow on Friday evening. Saturday and Sunday are our big concern with those feels like temperatures strongly below zero. Take it seriously, folks. This is the type of cold that could be deadly. As we head into next week, temperatures will be a little bit warmer, closer to the freezing mark by Tuesday and Wednesday.
And the freezing mark will feel darn good.
Yes, and today felt good too. I mean, it was in the 20s, but it was better than the teens and single digits.
With the sunshine.
Yes, with the sunshine. We'll have it tomorrow too.
We'll see you tonight, Jeremy.